Friends, so now he give a brief about the concept of the data bank or collection of the entire data in one place. So now let me give you a very brief about the whole process. Today, you as a president or a leader of a club do great work, but end of the day, you don't document those data. You don't actually collect this information and keep it in one place. So after your year gets over, in case you want to go back and see what did I do as a president of a club, you will have to hunt in Facebook, you'll have to hunt in Instagram or somewhere to see the story about it. But imagine it's all available in one area for you. So what does Rotary India do is get every story that every club is doing under one umbrella called as rotaryindia.org. And the whole intention of this tool is we do not want to delete your data. Whatever Rambhat is worked on it today, I want Rambhat to feel it good. Okay, after 5 years, I want to go back and see what did my club do in the year 23-24. Today, unfortunately, even Rotary.org do not keep the data for more than 4 years. But here, we promise you to keep the data forever. So we'll keep on expanding the server to ensure that after 10 years also Rambhat or Dharampal can go back and see. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So whatever story that we have built is going to be there in the system forever, so that there is no question of you saying, I don't know what I did during my year. So what is the club monthly do with this particular thing? So finally, the intention of creating a club's monthly report is not just submitting a report to governor. It is to double check whether I had done this sort of work in the current month, whether I have added all those things. So what we have done in the monthly report of club monthly report format is, one, it checks the change of members in the club in a specific month, all the meetings that my club has done, that is all the 5 avenue of service, whether it is a club service, whether it is a community service, whether new generation, whether it is uh, international service, all those points are covered in that particular point. Plus any TRF collection which is done in the specific month, we collect this data, convert it to a PDF. So I'm just giving a simple example. We all create a newsletter. A lot of clubs. How many clubs do create newsletters? Can you just raise your hands? How many of the clubs actually create a newsletter? I can only see very few hands raised. Okay, so now why do we need to create a newsletter? You want to share the good things done by the club in a specific month to your own members, to the outside world. This is what my club is doing. Club monthly report is a ready-made newsletter of your club. In one click, you will, of course, there's a crude, simple document of it, but it gives you a simple list of all changes done in the club in one single sheet. Plus, this will also help us in case I've forgotten to add a service project, or I forgot to add a club meeting, or someone has made a payment for TRF, but I didn't enter that data. We will double check everything is in place during the uh, month. So this will help us in terms of perfectionizing our entire documentation of the club. So I'm going to show you the system, how it functions. But before that, let me also explain you how these buttons work, where how the data is coming into club monthly report. And I'm sure all of us know this. When you enter any project in Rotary India, it goes into rotaryindia.org website. it goes into our district website, it goes into our club website. If you have a club website integrated with Rotary India, it also goes into this club monthly report, which I'm going to explain about today. Plus, it also goes into governor's official visit documents. That means one entry, everywhere it is gone. So now let me also show you how our Rotary India, how many of you have seen the Rotary India website? Now, look at the numbers here. We have touched 3,35,144 projects added by 3,292 clubs worth 3,109 crores. So this is the power of our country, where we can actually filter this data into multiple things, whether I want to go and check by a specific state or a district, or I can go and see my own club. I want to go and see what is my club doing in Rotary India. I can go and click and find out that. So it takes care of the entire process. So that means whatever you add, it comes here. Plus, I can also filter it a specific year. Imagine uh, Gargi is a president of 22-23, for example. She wants to know what is my year, what is my club doing in the year 22-23. I can select 22-23, then click on my club, or I can click on the club and filter the year from there itself to 2023. Gargi can see her club story of 22-23. So look at this now. Gargi, you're from which club? Let me just show you a club's data. I'm trying to unmute you.
Cantonment, Bangalore Rotary Cantonment.
Bangalore. Can you see this? In a second, I could get into your club. Now I can see the story of your club in the year 22-23. So this is the project which is done by a club in the year 2023. And that too, I can filter like which are the ongoing projects, which are the self-funded projects, everything can be filtered here. And also shows the total cost of the projects done by your club, the man hours spent by your club, everything is here in the screen. So when you add a project, it's updated in the Rotary India website. When you add a project, it's also updated in the district website of your own district. Now, let me get into the actual mode, how we enter this data and generate the club's monthly report, and how it is
Naren,
in
there
governance.
are many people who have raised their hands. Can you just check that?
Yeah, no, that is actually because I told them who are all seen the website. I'm just lowering all the hands now. Now we have a surprise visitor today. We have Rotary International President of 2021, Shekhar Mehta ji is actually sitting and quietly listening to us. So, sir, can we have you on the screen?
Hey everyone.
No.
So Naren, surprise visits are not supposed to be disclosed, okay? So I just wanted to check the health of the baby that I had given birth to. तो ठीक चल रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा है ये देखना था. So I
Sir,
need to get some.
आप आगे तो health improve हो जाएगी.
नहीं, improve नहीं, मुझे तो improved health चाहिए थी already. So let me hear a few of the feedback from the people. Does anybody want to give a feedback on what's good about? Let me have 5 good points about the website. Then we'll come to the 5 problematic areas of the website.
So you can raise your hand. Anybody who wants to answer, you can just raise the hand. You can raise your virtual hand so I can enable your mic. Yeah, we have
Vidula first.
Vidula Kshirsagar. Yeah, Vidula, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, sir. I'm the club secretary this year and would be president next year. And
Can we see you, Vidula?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah.
yes, currently I'm the secretary, and next year I'm going to be the president. And this is the first time where I've got the admin logins, and I'm doing a lot of, not everything, but some data about meeting, minutes of meeting and other things which I'm uploading. And I think it's a wonderful thing because we can see all the data of previous years also as a reference also. That is what I'm doing. If I don't understand something, I'm checking that as a reference as well. And a lot of work has been done by my club last year of uploading a lot of things and going on this Rotary India website. So it has become a lot more easier for me this year, I think, because I have some mentors in my club who can update. And I think it's a very useful thing where if you want to use it to make some reporting, if you want to make presentations, for whatever, we can refer to this and we can get the data rather than searching for files in our own PC or getting it from somebody or the other from member from our club.
Thanks.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Mridula.
Yeah.
Hi, Ram.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good
You
evening.
want your
Past,
feedback on Rotary India, as what Shekharji said.
good evening, past President Shekhar Mehta and Narendra. I'm from Bangalore West. Our club is 47 years old, and over the years we've seen a whole range of initiatives. But this one, the Rotary India website, the way it is now, it is very informative. We can get data. What I like is at the click of the button, you can get all data. It's very quickly available. And not only in terms of what projects are going on, classified and categorized, which are ongoing, which are global grant, which are self-funded, all that information is very clearly available. And that is something I like a lot in terms of what we do. The advantage is we can also see the data for other clubs. So, we can compare and see how we can do even better. And that for me is a great achievement because we have an information about everybody. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Ram. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Gargi, you want to say something?
Yeah. I was the club secretary. I'm from Rotary Bangalore Cantonment. And I was the club secretary in 21-22. I remember only the first month we had little hiccup to understand the format. Then it becomes so simple. I mean, frankly speaking, it was not taking more than 10 minutes because all our records were digitally kept and I was just transferring it there. Now I'm finding that probably you have come one step forward and made things even simpler. So my current club secretary will be having it even more easier to implement the whole thing. So that is definitely, I mean, we are advancing digitally and this is definitely a step forward towards that. Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much. Can
Yes,
we hear
sir.
Hari?
Hari, can you just
Yes, sir. Yeah, good evening.
I'm
Good
trying
evening.
Good evening.
to enable your
Yeah.
camera.
I'm sorry, my his camera set is
No problem,
setting
no
is done
problem.
for
Go
that.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
So we as I said last time also when I attended that we are a new club formed in the month of May. So I am the charter president, and I found this on the first month itself. It was possible for me to send monthly report on time because of Rotary India. So I was just given this guidance over the phone by our Mr. Vasuki, Rotarian Vasuki, how to use this. And at that time, quickly I uploaded all the reports, and for the first month itself, we were on time, and continuously we are on time to send our reports to governor. And only thing that I had mentioned, which was issue, that the governor who is assistant governor who is assigned to us is incorrect. So he is not our assistant governor. It is Rotarian Ashok Menon who is our assistant governor. So
Okay.
what is happening? He is not getting automatically report. So I have to send him multiple times that same report manually through WhatsApp. So rest all fantastic. I think it is interesting and it's making life very easy and convenient.
Good. Thank you so
I am
much.
the new, so I am happy.
Very nice. So let's hear just
Yeah, Sadhana.
one more person. Maybe somebody from Calcutta. I can see Shashi here. Let me hear from him, and then we'll end with Sadhana.
Shashi, I'm trying
Shashi,
to
go
unmute
ahead.
you.
I am Sasi Dacholia from Rotary Club of Calcutta Metropolitan. Just two words for this platform is very user friendly, much better than Rotary org. And I think this is one of the greatest initiative by our country, by our own past president, Rotarian Shekhar Mehta. Thank you.
बताओ, ये तो by chance मैंने Calcutta वाले को बोल दिया, and he's saying all this. It will look as if it's match fixing, huh? Thanks, Shashi. Sadhna, you would like to say something?
Sadhna, I'm trying to unmute you. Yeah.
Yes, good evening, past President, Rotary International President Shekhar Mehta ji, and good evening, Narendra ji. This is my third year that I'm attending this particular session. So I'm super excited. It has been a wonderful journey learning this particular session. It has been so easy. Right from the time I was the secretary, I've been doing this. So it is really very helpful. It helps us to maintain our data over the years, and it's very simple. I really find it very easy now that it's the third year, and I'm sure we are improving, and it's really going to be very helpful to all. And thank you so much, RI President Shekhar ji. It was a great, I could say, like an innovation. We never had this in Rotary before, so it's really wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we have two people who want to say something.
So, okay, two more people, and we'll take any negatives also. I want to hear both sides, not only the good things. If you have any problems, is this not good? I mean, individual, एक छोटा सा किसी का नाम miss हो गया, etc. वो नहीं. In general, do you think there's something wrong with it? That's what we would be interested in.
Yeah, Rajiv ji, you can go ahead with the answer. Rajiv ji, you're not audible. You're not audible. Yeah. Dharampal ji, can you just?
Namaskar. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am AG Zone 9. I have seen you and Shekhar Mehta ji also so many times in our functions. So it is very useful tool for me as AG to monitor, and for DG also. In our DG visits, we need to ask anything. He knows everything from this Rotary India side. So we are thankful for such a big tool, very clear to everybody. And we can help all the Rotarian presidents to add the projects. And we also taken website also, as I committed you. Ramji, thanks to you and Shri Shekhar Mehta ji.
Thank you.
Almost
Thank
enjoyed
you.
this facility. Thank you, sir.
Remove your
Thank you.
headphone. I think your headphone has a problem. Rajiv ji, remove your headphone, then the voice will come. No, not able to hear you. Sorry. Yeah.
So it's good to see senior people like Rajmohan Nair, and I see Gurjit Sekho. Gurjit Sekho to खुद ही master champion बंदा है एकदम. He's helped me so much in the membership drive that we have had in India. Thank you, Gurjit. Good to have you here. You have raised your hand, Bolo. Let's hear you.
Sir, one big problem which I've been observing is the reporting of the projects, the beneficiaries. So, at times the project beneficiaries are so huge and are not justifiable. So, we get in touch with them and tell them, the amount spent and the R is very little, whereas the number of beneficiaries is huge. That is one big problem. And sir, surprisingly, I find lots of clubs putting, they supplied food packages. So many projects, I mean, literally 30 to 35% of projects seem to be coming out of the food supply. So this is something which I was wondering, should we put it as a separate, in the separate category of supplying food, because food is important, but it's somewhere, sir, it seems to be diluting things.
Okay, so Gurjit, I'll tell you a few things. Actually, when this website was formed, I had gone into the comma full stop of the entire thing. Kaise hona hai, kya hona hai, sitting with Narendra Rao at different places. Even at the Bombay airport, humne 2-3 meetings kari hain, sitting at Starbucks, wherever, in Calcutta, in Mumbai, etc. And that time we had formed a committee whose role actually was to look into these things. Thode din baad, we also got internal checks. But with now artificial intelligence being so much advanced, Naren, it will be very important for us to have a relook at such issues, which to me also was a matter of great concern. Now, for example, I put a hoarding in the city of Calcutta. I will say, okay, 1 crore people saw it. And you cannot put 1 crore people just because you put one hoarding. अब किसने count किया? How many people have seen that hoarding? So public image में जाके you can put that. So that's not the idea. So there were some checks and balances we had put in. We need to have a relook at it, Naren. For example, हमने कहा था अगर 1,000 से ज़्यादा beneficiary है, so it will stay in the waiting room till the people who are supposed to look into it, etc. So good that I just charged upon it. I was told by someone that, oh, I had called Naren for some work. He said this meeting is starting in 3 minutes. And it suddenly struck me that and I haven't been to you any of these meetings ever. Let me just go and see. I'm very happy that I've got this feedback. Within 1 month's time, we will try to fix most of these issues that you have. We will.
Yes.
So thank you guys. My idea was not to disrupt your meeting or anything like that. Please
We have
carry on.
PDG Harshad as well as Rajmohan here in case you want to
say. Shekhar, good evening.
Also, yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the idea you mooted in this masterclass, and kudos to Narendra Rao and team for having this every week. And whenever I get time, I definitely into this group as and when I am free. Once again, thank you very much, Shekhar, for recognizing us and for motivating us to attend this. But I don't know, this part of the world in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, I don't know, it is not that much of attraction so far. So I need Narendran's help for this, for the coming months. We can have a seminar or something like that, or a Zoom seminar. We can have it and explain. Then only the entire, so I am the plan lead for the public image. I want this as my favorite subject, and Naren, please help in this regard. Thank you, sir.
Deputy Past Governor Ramesh Chandra also. He is the man who is driving adult literacy in India.
Yeah, sir.
And PDG Harshad wants you to say something.
Yeah, Harshad, please go ahead.
Good evening, Shekharji, and good evening, everybody. Yes, I have gone through the website and RotaryIndia.org, but I have felt that it has not been properly utilized in my district. I raised the same question with Narendra a few days back. Perhaps we have not been able to motivate the presidents in our district that this is the very useful tool. But perhaps in the coming days we will be able to do it. Let's hope so. Thank you.
So I'll tell you the idea why I mooted this idea was I always felt that in our organization, nobody, when I was the president, I did not know how many schools Rotary was running, how many hospitals we had created, how many children we had given scholarships to, nor did the CEO know. And as a businessman, I couldn't believe that we do not know what our revenue is, what our sales are. We did not know what our assets are. Aisa to nahi hota. I'm a chartered accountant. How can I live with a situation like that? So that was the reason to start this as a pilot. And this was approved at the board level that yes, there was a working committee. That time the working group was headed by Venki. He was on the board when I was the president. So that was the idea. Now, some of the major advantages are, imagine now, we normally, if at all I get any data, we don't get any data. Like, let me ask Ramesh Chandra, for example. Ramesh Chandra, can you tell what was the value of the work that happened when you were the district governor of your district?
Very difficult at this time to tell, sir.
Not possible.
Not possible.
He's being nice to say very difficult. It's impossible. The fact is impossible. He just cannot find it out. I cannot find out what my club did when I was the president of my club. But the people who are recording it today, 5 saal baad, 10 saal baad, you want to tell a story as to what happened that year, you will be able to gather that information. Historically, what your club has done over the last 10 years, let's say in health, in water sanitation, in literacy, you will be able to get the data. When you go and meet a CSR, it becomes so very meaningful. Your biggest project, you can take to the CSR and tell them figures that, look, this is the value of the work that I have done, that my club has done. Also, the same thing happens for the district. And imagine it can happen for the state. Nobody, the RI directors in India do not have a clue what is happening total, let's say in Tamil Nadu. 7 districts or 8 districts, nobody has ever put the data together. But on this side, it will take 1 minute to take out the data of Tamil Nadu, and you will be able to find out what has been done in literacy, not just in literacy, in adult literacy out of that. If you want to see under, yeah, so these are the figures here. I mean, every state-wise, West Bengal, they'll tell what is the value of the work that has happened. In the last year, what is the value? And it can go right up to my club if I want. From here itself, I'll go up to my club. So the data is there. So we were underselling ourselves, whether it be public image or whether we were in discussion with anybody, with a corporate, etc. You are right, Harshad, when you said, I think we have not even utilized 1% of the potential of this website.
Yes, true.
We should be able to raise crores and crores of rupees out of CSR if only we start, the governors start using the data from here. Right now, they are happy putting the data, but more important is to extract that data and use it, show to the corporate world what is the work that we are doing, and we'll be able to get far more greater support to do more and more work. The other things that are there, ease of use for the governor, for assistant governor, for the president, secretary, of course, of club visits, etc., bulletins, website. In fact, the phone call that I made to Naren Rao was just to check if mere club ka website ka kuch detail chahiye tha. I called up my club member and she said it is now being done by RotaryIndia.org. So I called him up. I said, are you doing my club's website? He said, yes, we are. And that's how I came to know. That's how I got in touch with him. So great things can happen out of this. The districts which are not doing, it's important that we ask them also to start. And my suggestion also would be over a period of time, सब लोग अपने governors को बोलिए, a time should come when each of the governors should also make a small contribution towards this website. Maybe just 25,000 rupees. The moment if they do that, they will have ownership. I have invested money and I need some ownership. It's a thought. I'm putting the seed into your minds. Go, keep discussing, and sometime, some other time, we'll meet you here. Thank you very much.
So can I make a request?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can we have a session on this, the adult literacy here, like we are having on all these issues?
This session is only for RotaryIndia.org.
No, we can definitely do that, and we must have a session with Shekhar sir on one of these weeks.
I can assure you, if the session is on adult literacy, Shekhar
We can very well
come.
do that. So now we do not, Shekhar, just for your information, we are not only talking about Rotary India now. So we blended the master class as a what is beneficial for a club. It is not just Rotary India topic. So
fine.
We can talk about global grants. We can talk about
anytime you want me, this is my passion. I'm very happy to be here, and I'll be very happy to come back again whenever you want. Okay.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. So coming back to the point of the club monthly report, let me just show you the entire process. I'm going to log in. So can I have any club's name who have added some projects in the month of September? I just need, you can just write the name in the chat box. So I'll go to that particular club and we'll just see how it, just tell me the name of one of the clubs, or you can write your own club. You know, who have added 1 or 2 projects in the month of September, 1 or 2 meetings in the month of September. So Berhampur Central, I'm just going to your club. Give me 1 second. I'm sure all of us know how to log in. I don't need to explain that. So when you click on the rotaryindia.org, you have option to log in, and I'll go into the spelling is wrong. I think I'm making a mistake in the club name. Can I have any other club? BR, sorry. So I'm going to the Berhampur Central Club. So now, can you see these buttons? Club service, community service, vocational, international, new generation, and public image. So these are the things that we will be adding. That's, you know, what's the club service is for the club meetings. Community service is where all the community service projects are. Vocational, you have the data. Now, when I go into this button called as Club Monthly Report, when I click on this, can you see that they are not created a monthly report for the month of July, August, September, or October? Now let me just go and see. I'll create a club monthly report for the month of July. We should have done it for the month of October now, but because this club is not done, I'm clicking on the month of July. So when I click on the month of July, what happens? Now it will generate the process. It will fetch all the data of the project which is done in the month of July. Give me 1 second. Can you see this? When I clicked on it, it opened up the number of meetings which this club has added in the month of July. So now the president of Berhampur, in case you feel that all these meetings are fine, you can go to the next button, or else you can add a meeting. Imagine आपने एक particular meeting you have forgotten to add in the month of July, you can add it even now. But I'm sure it shows very clearly first, second, third, and fourth. It shows you added all the club meetings. So I'm clicking on the save and next. In case you want to add a meeting, you can click on the add meeting button here. When I click on save and next, it's asking about the TRF contribution done in the month of July. If it is nil, ignore it. If it is something to be added, you can click on it. Write the date of the TRF. Example, say in the month of July 1st, someone has made a donation. You can write the name, amount, and the type of fund that they have made the donation to, and click on add. Now, if it is not, go to the next button. Can you see this? Automatically, it shows all the projects which is conducted in the month of July. In this too, in case you feel that I've forgotten to add a month, or I want to edit a specific project or correct anything, I can do this editing here, or I can add it here. So when I click on the add, it opens up the add project module, and you can add a project and you can decide the specific date and add the project. Imagine everything is fine. Click on save and next. Can you see this? In the month of July, you had a 47 members and you added 1 member. In case of a change, imagine you have deleted 3 members, example, and you added 4 members. You can just do those corrections here. So this is a default come from the system, not changing it. Now, plus, if your club has done some additional achievement, or imagine the club president has participated in a TRF seminar, or the team is participating, anything that you want to share to the governor can be added in this content, and click on save and generate report. So when I click on save and generate report, now see what happens. So it displayed the club service, it displayed all the community service, plus TRF content was blank, so it does not show you here, and the change of members. Now can you see this? The entire monthly report is ready. Now, if I click on upload to district, this report gets sent by email to your district governor. So you don't need to remember his email ID. You don't need to know who it is. The system will find out who's the district governor for Berhampur Central in the year 23-24, and the system will send it. Now the process is completed. Now can you see a button here called as download? So when I click on this download, this entire information is converted into a PDF file. Can you see the file? I'll just show the file if it's not able to see. This entire report, you can also see what date and time that I generated this club monthly report. And the entire story, the number of members of this club, average attendance as per the attendance that you added in the system. It takes average of this. Even that is here. In case the TRF contribution is added, even that data comes here. All the community service data that includes the title, which area focus your community services, which category it comes, which subcategory it comes, the cost, direct beneficiaries, number of man hours, Rotarians involved, Rotractors involved, the whole data is here and it's converted to a PDF file. So now all I require is just share this PDF to my own club members. So when Gargi does a work in the on, let's say today is 1st of November, so you can create a story of your October month, convert this into a simple PDF format and share it to your club members. What is the impression you're creating with the members of your club? Say, wow, my club president or a secretary is so organized that whole report is ready. Plus, a copy of it is already gone to your governor. One more thing, when you click on the report section, you can also download your old reports and that too in a single Excel sheet. Why is it needed? Imagine during your governor's official visit or a OCV that we call in some part of the country, your data is all there. This is the meetings I have done. This is the average attendance of the meeting. This is the synopsis of the meeting. These are the projects which I have done. Entire thing is there. So practically what I'm trying to say here, it's one entry and multiple destination. You entered the data once. It's gone into Rotary India website. It's gone into my district website. It's gone into my club website if it is integrated. It's gone into club monthly report. Plus it goes into my governor's official visit. Plus if there are governors sitting here for your award ceremony, the data is already there. You will know the entire thing. You will know the change of members of my club. You will have the average attendance of my club. You will know the meetings of my club. You will know the projects of my club. That too. Imagine now PDG Harshad Udesh is focusing on example on environment example. I can filter and give the entire data of environment to him because he's focusing on environment. Every club, what is the story that on the environment part, he can actually check it out. So I don't need to send a separate data to him or a club need not send a separate data even for a JML editor. So club monthly report, if you ask me, it is a religious activity. It should be done in the as a process. Whether my governor wants to see it, whether governor is seeing it, does not matter. I should enter this data. I can share it to my club president. I can share it to my club members. Imagine my club president today sends this report. This is the story of our club in the month of October. What an impression my president is going to take. So friends, this is what is the today's topic is on the monthly report part. I do not want to get into any other topic. So we can get into question answer session, preferably on this topic first, and then of course we can get into other topics of it. And we already have Shweta Agarwal raising her hands.
यस सर, गुड इवनिंग सर.
Evening, yeah.
सर, जब मंथली रिपोर्ट हम करते हैं तो एक प्रॉब्लम आती है. जैसे जैसे अभी आपने रिपोर्टिंग में क्लिक किया, मंथली रिपोर्ट में क्लिक किया, तो अपलोड जब हम करते हैं तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ जो क्लब सर्विसेज की आती है वो सब रिपोर्ट्स होती है, प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं, वो उसमें एडेड दिखलाती है. बट कम्युनिटी सर्विस, इंटरनेशनल सर्विस, ये सब वाली जितनी सर्विसेज होती है ना, वो उसमें तो वो हमें वापस से उसमें ऐड प्रोजेक्ट करना पड़ता है.
नहीं, जरूरत नहीं है. When did you last do it?
Yes sir.
When did you last submit the club monthly report?
September.
September. Just do it today.
Okay.
Just do it today. You will understand the difference. So now it will also give you all the 5 avenues of service. We have updated that particular thing which you're talking about. Now it will show you because when I am generating it for Berhampur Central, they may not add any projects in those. That is, then it's blank, or else it will give you all the 5 avenues of service. So please do it today. You'll understand that.
ओके सर, बट एक प्रॉब्लम और आई थी, जैसे जुलाई मंथ की जब मैंने रिपोर्टिंग की थी तो नंबर ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स उसमें ओनली 5 दिखलाए थे, बट जब डिटेल्ड इधर नंबरिंग थी उसमें हमारे नंबर ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स 12 और आई थिंक 13 थे, ऐसे कुछ थे, बट नंबर ऑफ
It
रिपोर्ट्स
will
थी वो
fetch the projects of only month of July because your report is for the month of July. So in case there are projects of August, it won't be shown in the monthly report of July. Understand that?
Yes, sir. A monthly report of July.
Yeah. So it will only show the reports of July. So in case there is a problem in that, you're most welcome to communicate to the help desk also. They will check it and will rectify it. So what happens is, imagine my club has done 25 projects now. But in the month of July, they had done only 4 projects. Only 4 will be shown when I
Yes,
generate monthly
yes.
report.
Only July में ही हमारे projects थे 12, I think.
So
And
then
but
we need to check that. So there are chances it may be one time or a ongoing project. If it's an ongoing project, it gets merged into one project. एक बार check कर लीजिए, नहीं तो you can talk to the help desk. They will check it up and they'll help you out on that.
okay, sir. जैसे I
Yeah,
think
well,
just
now further you can talk to the help desk. They'll guide you on it. Don't worry.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. जैसे number of meeting is here 5.
Now, Shweta ji, like let's
Yes,
not go into that small depth of it. You can check it up. Wali answered you. If there's any doubt, talk to the help desk. They'll guide you on that. Yeah, Gargi.
Yeah, I have one question. You know, like sometime it so happen if we have, I mean, it appears that there is a limitation as to how many project reports we can upload there. I have seen it in the past, and this year our club secretary is also complaining about that. That after say third project or so, okay, fourth one, when we try to upload a picture and a brief summary of the project, it's not taking. So why does this happen, or are you thinking of rectifying something?
We have not heard about this problem as of now.
Okay.
In case my thing is there are a lot of clubs who already added more than 100 projects in the current year itself. So they are not found any problem. So my suggestion is check it up once, or else my if someone can share the helpline numbers here. Yeah, helpline numbers already there. Just send an email with a screenshot of that. So we'll be able to understand where the fault is and we'll rectify it if there's a bug in our system. But there is no limitation to the number of projects. There is a limitation to the number of photographs on each project. That is 5. You can't have 6 photographs in the project, but there is no limitation to the number of projects. Imagine your club has done 100 projects in the current year. You're most welcome to add all the 100 projects, provided they're genuine projects.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening. It was very nice to hear you. And I wish to know more about like Rotary India Integrated Club website. And also, can you please guide like how I can subscribe to this?
Excellent. So Harsh, I'll explain you.
Yeah.
When you add a project, when you add a meeting, when you add a newsletter, when you add a new member, what we've done is we have integrated this entire story which you build in Rotary India into your club website. So that means your club website is automatically updated. You don't need to have a web developer to update it. So I want to share you a screen. You'll understand what I'm trying to say. Now, Shekhar ji just was talking about his club. I'm just showing you his own club right now. So now this is his club website. Now, when I go into the directory, I'll be able to see all the members of this particular club. And whoever is added their photograph, it is seen here.
Okay.
Or I want to see the board of directors of this club, I can see them here. Or when I click on the calendar, it can also tell me who's celebrating birthday or anniversary in the month of November in the system. Or when I click on click and view our projects, it will also show you the project which is done by this club in the current year.
Okay.
Now, look at this. It also shows you the team of Rotary in the current year. That is starting from the president of Rotary International, district governor for the Calcutta Mahanagar Club, that is 3291, president of the club, and Rita has not updated a photograph, so it's blank. Plus, this area which you are seeing here can also be used for advertisements. That means the club website can also generate revenue for the club. Plus, let me also explain you one thing more for everybody who are here, like how Shekharji was talking about the data bank. Can you see this year 23-24? If I change this year to 22-23, just click on it. I'm just changing to 20-23. It shows last year's story of Rotary Club of Calcutta Mahanagar. Last year, who was the president of Rotary International? District governor was who was the person, president of the club. And plus, last year ka story kya hai? How many projects this whether did club has done in the last year? 220 projects worth 5 crore 23 lakhs. And can you see this? All the buttons are also automatically changed from 2 to 4. Why? Because now they had done vocational service and public image initiative projects. If it is not done, this button does not come. I change it to 21-22. Now it shows 21-22 story of this club. It is not just this club. Any club who's integrated, whatever data added by this club is collected in one place. Now, what am I trying to explain here? Imagine Ramesh Chandraji, I'm just giving a simple example. Imagine Ramesh Chandraji is in Delhi and they are connected to all the corporate world.
Okay.
Tomorrow, in case you want to talk to a club for a CSR fund for your club, talk to a corporate for a CSR fund. What is that you need to show? You need to show what is my club doing in the current year, what did my club do in the last year and before last year, and plus, in case Ramesh ji is talking to a CSR, company for a CSR, they say we will fund you only if you have done project on the literacy. Example, I can filter the data to literacy. So that means I don't need to beg and borrow the data from my past president, which is a tough job today. Moment you cross 30th of June, the past president, he's tired of the whole year's work. He won't be able to easily give you the data immediately. So the concept of a club website, Harsh, is whatever you do is there in the system and available for a public view. So one click, I can go to story of 21-22, 22-23, 23-24. I'm just giving you one more thing. Imagine Jayashree Shah is taking a website today, but she has added projects of last 4 years in Rotary India. So once we enable the website, the data of all the 4 years automatically coming there. She need not re-enter the data. Why? Because the biggest problem for everybody is entering the data. Like you will make a website, but who's going to enter the data? People build a club website. First month they update the data. Second month onwards, nobody updates the data. Why? Because you have to give the data to a web developer, or there is a free web developer in the club that you need to get it done through him. His Josh is over, but president's Josh does not get over till 30th of June. So as a president, you can upload the project from Rotary India platform, from the mobile application itself. So from the phone, from the system, you can update in 5 minutes. Each project uploading takes only 5 minutes.
Okay.
So automatically your website gets updated. So I'll just show you a link. You can go to marketplace.rotaryindia.org to know more about the website part. You can click on this dynamic website, go to marketplace.rotaryindia.org, click on the dynamic website. It gets you all the information about the dynamic website which Rotary India is helping clubs to build. So now look at this. Auto updated from Rotary India. No need of a web developer. Your projects, meetings, upcoming events, everything is updated. Plus, The website also helps you generate revenue for the club. That means your website becomes free. Of course, there's a small cost to the website, which is just 10,999, but your revenue generation will make your website free. So Harsh, in case you want to go for the website, just go to marketplace, or you can talk to the relationship manager. They will guide you on the whole process, and your website of your club will be ready in less than 48 hours.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we have Jayashree Shah. Jayashree, I'm trying to unmute you. I think you're not able to unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. Sir,
Good evening.
actually, our club, we are trying to do report. Everything we have done, July, August, we have done. But after, while generating club monthly report, it is not at all getting done, and just it blinks. That's all. I have tried
You're from
myself,
which club,
our
Jayashree?
secretary,
You're
our
from
club
which club?
secretary. Huh?
You're from which club?
Rotary Club Chitradurga.
Chitradurga.
District 3.
So, yeah, so my request, what I'll do is I'll ask someone to call you and
Okay, sir.
explain you how to do it. I've already showed you, so we'll also
Yeah.
explain you again on how to do it. It's a very simple process. We'll
Yes,
explain
I
you how
have
to
done
do
it, sir. This is the third year I am doing this report.
it. Okay.
But this year, I don't know why. Even not myself, our club secretary, he has also tried. For him also, it just blinks. It's not generating.
Shall I show you generating for your club just now so that you'll understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I want everybody to see this. I'm again showing the process. I'm going into club monthly report of the Chitradurga club and create. So it's already done for July. I'm creating for August month. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I clicked on August month. Now it will process the entire thing. It will collect the data of yours for the month of August.
Yes.
Can you see this now? You have done 2 projects. Shall I go ahead for 2 meetings? Shall I go ahead?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, and the TRF, I'll not enter anything. So 1 project you've
Yeah.
done in the month of August. Click on save and next. 77 members. I'm clicking on generating the report. I clicked on generate report. Now the process, it is doing the processing of it, and it is displayed here and uploading to the district. So your entire process completed only when you upload it to the district. So I clicked on upload to the district.
Okay, sir.
It is done, madam. It is updated and it's getting uploaded to the district.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I don't know why, because for us it is just
Maybe
blinking. So
some
I don't
network
know.
issue there, madam. So there is no problem in the system. If there is a problem, see now, can you see this? Your
Okay,
August
sir.
is done, and I can also download your report and I'll show it to
Yeah, yeah.
everybody here. Now this is the
Okay, sir.
report which is done. That means I literally took not more than 1 minute to
Yes, yes, sir.
complete
I know.
the report.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
I
much.
will see. I will try this
Yes,
month
please
once
do that.
again.
So now
If
August
there
is
is,
done. Please do it for September also.
yes, yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Arvind ji.
नमस्कार जी, गुड इवनिंग सर। सर जो वेबसाइट में के बारे में पूछना है, अटेंडेंस क्लियर नहीं हो रही। अटेंडेंस जो नए मेंबर बनाए उसके लिए रिगार्डिंग हो रही, पुराने मेंबरों की कोई अटेंडेंस नहीं लग रही।
I understand. Attendance में क्या fault हो रहा है?
जो नए मेंबर 1 जुलाई के बाद बनाए हैं उनकी अटेंडेंस शो हो रही है, पुराने मेंबर की कोई अटेंडेंस रजिस्टर में शो नहीं हो रही।
अरविंद जी एक बार चेक करना पड़ेगा, because we will get it checked up, because ऐसा problem सुना नहीं है मैंने, but we'll check this part. We'll check this part, or I'll ask Pinky to call you up and we'll have a discussion
उनको
with
बोला
you.
था सर, उनको बोला था, उन्होंने आपके बोलने के लिए बोला था कि उनसे डिस्कस करो।
No problem. The only thing is I need to check this if there is a problem, because I not heard about this problem of attendance for a specific person. If it is not working, it should not work for anybody, but specific person के लिए रहेगा, तो we'll check it up and get it.
नए मेंबरों की आ रही है अटेंडेंस, पुराने मेंबरों की अटेंडेंस नहीं आ रही, किसी की भी नहीं है.
No problem, we'll get it resolved, sir.
थैंक यू सर. बाकी वेबसाइट बहुत बढ़िया है.
Thank you. कितना
ठीक है,
प्रोजेक्ट
थैंक यू.
अपलोड कर दिया अरविंद जी ने?
हाँ जी.
कितना प्रोजेक्ट अपलोड किया है?
अभी सर हो गए सर 50 के अगेंस्ट हो गए हैं.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. थैंक यू.
डेली एक दिन छोड़ के हो रहा है सर एक प्रोजेक्ट.
Great. So attendance का part we'll check it up. If there is a fault, we are here to rectify it for you. Don't worry.
बाकी सर सभी गवर्नर को कंपलसरी होना चाहिए वेबसाइट.
Yes,
वो नहीं
very
लेते.
important. Every governor, आपका governor तो जोश में he has made sure that everybody is using it.
नहीं, डिस्ट्रिक्ट की वेबसाइट चालू नहीं है सर.
Now it's also on, sir. You can just search for RID 3070, sorry, 3090.rotary.org. You will be able to see it.
अच्छा.
See,
पर वो
3090, आपका 3090 है ना?
हाँ, पर कोई सर उसको अपडेटेशन कुछ नहीं है. पर कोई बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर सर.
Okay, district website is updated when a club is updating the data. When you see this, ये देख लीजिए अभी, ये district website है. When a club is updating the data, your district website gets updated. So अभी जो आपको दिख रहा है, like this is the district website. 105 projects are uploaded by only 8 clubs. Imagine all the clubs of a district is updating. This number will become maybe 1,000, 1,200 projects. Yeah, Hari ji.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Thank you. Excellent. I think we are enjoying use of the website, and we also integrated with our club website. So we got also that bit from your people.
Thank you.
My request is only that our assistant governor is reflecting is not the character assigned governor to us.
Can you
So
give me
because-
the list of all the AGs and their mapped clubs? Because maybe the district team has not updated this. So if you can give me the list of all the AGs, because what we need is, imagine Arvind Chopra is a AG. Imagine uska niche aapka club hai. So we need to map that club in the back end. So if you can give that data, because the data which is not given to us, because of that you have that thing.
Sir, for our club, it is Rotarian Ashok Menon, who is the assistant governor.
Okay.
For Rotary Club of Parvari Blaze. So I don't know who has assigned, who has given you this, who has shared the list. Maybe there's some mistake.
Yeah, so if you can ask, give the list of all the AGs and their clubs. You can send it by email to us. We will rectify it for you. Or you can talk to your district chairman, district governor, to get it updated. Unfortunately, if he's busy, you can just send it to us. We'll manage it for you. Don't worry.
Okay, fine. So I will have only details of my, I have only detail of my assistant governor. I don't know others.
We'll rectify that for you, at least for your club.
Done, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, anybody else has any question? One second. Yeah, Vijay ji.
Hello.
Yes,
Am I
Vijay.
audible?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
audible? Yeah.
Yes.
Sir, I represent Mulund Hills, Rotary Club of Mulund Hills from Mulund. I am a president-elect for the next year.
Okay.
And I would like to know whether our website is integrated with the district or not.
Yes, so this is your district, this is club website.
Yes, Suri is the president.
Suri, and you can
Correct.
also see this. You already added 29 projects in the current year. Sorry.
Correct, sir. Right, sir. Right.
It's all there.
Thank you.
Thank you
very
very
much.
much. Yeah.
I appreciate. And it's really amazing how easy it is to
And it is
know.
very easy for friends, for everybody. Like, when moment I saw Vijay's message on the chat, how to find anybody's club. What we have done is we standardized the address for every club. It is RC, that is Rotary Club, Mulund Hills, that is RC Mulund Hills .rotaryindia.org. Imagine I'm talking about Gargi's club, it will be RC Bangalore Cantonment rotaryindia.org. So it'll be very easy for us to remember. Unless you have a specific domain which you want to link it, we can also link it for you. Or else we standardize this process of every club. Imagine my club is Thane Hills. It will be rcthanehills.rotaryindia.org. Or Shekhar ji who came here, his club is Calcutta Mahanagar. So it is rc Calcutta Mahanagar.rotaryindia.org. It's very easy to remember.
True.
So
Thank you so much.
anybody who would like to go for a club website, you can just subscribe to that. I think my team has already sent a link there. You can click on the link and subscribe to that. This will help you create a legacy for your club. I'll tell you why. 10 साल के बाद you'll remember I started this in my club and it is continued. Because every club has a budget. Don't you have a budget of 30 rupees per day? The club website costs just 30 rupees per day. We spend much more than that for other things, but we do not actually think of a public image of our own club. We do great work, but we ignore that part. So friends, whichever club was not gone for it here, please subscribe. It will benefit you in the long run. Because when you're searching for a club in San Diego, or when you're searching for a club in Scotland, or when you're searching for a club in any part of the world, you go to Google and search that club. Imagine they search for a club and you see a Facebook page where you're dancing or a selfie with someone. It has got no meaning. It should show story about your club. It should show the good work done by your club. So anybody else has any questions? If not, we'll be closing the session. Vijayji, you have anything to say, or you raise a hand earlier?
No, thanks. I had raised it earlier. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind of work that has gone into, and amazing. I know how easy it is, my job now.
Thank you. Ramesh,
Thank
you want to say something? I'm trying.
This was a learning session for me, and we will see what we can do as far as our club is concerned on this thing. Thank you very much. I think it's very, when Shekharji asked me that question, do you remember how many projects did you do in 2004? So you can well imagine my answer would have been the same. Very difficult. Not difficult, I'll say now impossible. But I think this will be kind of something for perpetuity. Once data is entered, it will be there.
Yeah, and it is easily retrievable. One click, you can tell the story to the world.
And the cost for a club is about 11,000 rupees, roughly, about 10,999.
Yeah, 10,999.
Annual cost.
Annual cost. So that includes the domain, the space, maintenance, everything is taken care by that. And we also have around 3 to 4 different templates. Imagine your club website and your next website need not be same. So we have different templates. You can select those templates. That too, you don't need to ask me. You can do it yourself.
Okay.
You want to change the banner, you can do it yourself. You want to earn money through advertisement for your club, you can go and add yourself. And even that advertisement column can also have a button to directly open the website or a URL or a PDF of that particular company who's giving you money for the advertisements.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Gargi. So friends,
Yeah,
we are open to any other questions.
Before you close, I thought I'll ask you this. You said that yes, last few years, all record will be available there. So even after 5 years, I want to check something, I'll do that. So till how many years we can go back?
That's what I said. We want to keep it permanently. So we are fattening the server every day or every year rather to ensure that Gargi should be able to tell the story even after 20 years. What did I do in the year 23-24? So
Our club is 40 years old. Okay.
And just to inform you, Gargi, you can add a project of 40-year-old also today.
Is it?
Imagine you have a photograph. You may be having a black and white photograph of 40 years, example.
Yes.
But you have one project of 40-year-old, one project of 39th year, one project of 38th year. You can add it even today. I'm telling you, imagine you show this to a chief guest who's coming to your club. This is what is my story of my club for the last 40 years. Means you don't need any other impression that you need to create.
I think this is going to be very useful for the CSR approach also.
Absolutely. That's what I said. For a CSR, you don't need to beg and borrow data from your past presidents. Today it's impossible. Imagine I speak to my 2 years old past president, I want this data. You will not get it immediately. Why? Because he or she is busy with too many things. I say, okay, ठीक, I'll let you know in the evening, I'll give you. उसके पास भी compiled नहीं है. ये वो रहेगा तो it may be in the computer, it may be in some format, but not structured the way you want it.
Right.
Here, I can give you the count. How many projects, how many beneficiaries, was the cost involved, how many members were involved in that, and each project a 5 photograph, including you can say who are the chief guests for that particular project or a meeting. The story is there permanently.
Just a question. Are you using AI for this?
No, we are not using any AI currently. We're just using the proper data analytics and tool currently. But this is what Shekhar just said. We need to start improving it upon to get into the mode so that mainly what's happening is some clubs are adding project which is not required. Example, say instead of a service club meeting, they enter the data and service project. So for that, we would like to have new tools where we can filter and do not allow them to add it. Unfortunately, that mistake which they are doing it is adding to the number, but actually is not a quality number. So we want only the quality project there, not a quantity project there, because we see some clubs who added 600 projects in the current year. How can a club do 600 projects in the last 100 days? Are you doing 6 projects a day? It cannot be done. So that means we need to check those. So we already started doing the check for such clubs and clean up those data too.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So anybody else has any question? If not, we'll call it a day. And next week we have one more very interesting session. We have District Governor from 3132. Swati Harkal is going to speak next week. Let me show the creative of that. Yeah, Arvind, by the time you show, yeah, Arvind, you can ask your question. आपका माइक बंद है अरविंद. आपका माइक बंद है. I'm trying to unmute you.
सर जो आपने व्हाट्सएप और ईमेल दिए हुए हैं परचेज के लिए, परचेज करो.
हाँ जी.
वो 100 हर एक को फ्री करो व्हाट्सएप वेबसाइट के ऊपर. उनके यूजिंग होगी, फिर वो परचेज करेंगे.
I really agree to you, but the only problem is, so these WhatsApp and email is not our business. So actually is our cost to cost. So I can't afford to give one WhatsApp free in the system. Why? Because it's actually a cost to us. So we are just giving it for the benefit of the club. So
For a sample, sir. For a sample.
Yes, we can think of doing that. At least to you, I'll give it to you. Don't worry. So now this is what is the next week's topic. We are going to speak about exploring the use of technology for better governance within Rotary. So Swati Harkal, she's also a very IT savvy lady, and she has an IT company, and she is a district governor from District 3132. So she will be speaking next week on this topic, exploring the use of technology for better governance within Rotary. So you can register using the same link which is shared today, and see you all next week for the masterclass.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so you can unmute yourself. Anybody wants to talk or give a feedback, you're most welcome to do it, or we'll close the session. Yeah, Manoj. Yeah, Manoj. Yeah, Manoj.
We are absolutely new club. I'm the charter secretary from 3141.
Okay.
We are Rotary Club of Mumbai, Shere, Punjab.
Okay.
Mrs. Jasti Bhatia was our president.
Yeah,
She just introduced herself.
Yeah.
This is really wonderful session because we were longing to understand how do we connect to the world. So you have given us the world. Thank you very much for the contribution which you have made.
Just बता रहा हूँ, because you are a new club, please download Rotary India app on your phone. In case you are not able to, that means you just send a mail to the help desk. You need to synchronize your club once. Then you will be able to connect to any Rotarian in the country. Now I can see PDG Rajmohan Nahar. I don't know what is his number. I can search for Rajmohan. Example, say Cochin. I'll be able to find him there in the application.
Yes.
Manoj Sinha is from say Andheri. And if
Yeah.
Manoj has an advocate example, and I'm desperately looking for an advocate in Mumbai,
Yeah.
I can search you for in a fraction of a second. That means
Precise.
this tool actually can connect to every Rotarian in the country the way you need, maybe by name or even by classification. That too, we have added one more model inside that called as keywords to the classification. Imagine you are an advocate, but in advocacy, you are doing a specific function, which is a keyword to that.
Correct.
Imagine you handle only the civil matters, or you handle the criminal matters. I can write criminal. So when I search for a criminal lawyer, I can find you there.
Precise.
Narendra
Thank you very
Rao,
much.
more than 100,000 Rotarians across the country, we can have a link with this.
Yes, yes.
That is
Thank
that
you.
is a great thing.
I just, because now anyway we have officially closed the meeting, so I'll just tell you, during
Yeah.
pandemic, this app was completely utilized because someone in Kerala, he has a relative or a friend in Delhi, and they desperately looking for a hospitalization or an oxygen cylinder
Yes.
or concentrator, whatever, or plus those medicines. One click, they could find a Rotarian, either a doctor or someone, and they could actually help each other using this tool. So this tool will connect you to all the 175,000 Rotarians of the country in one click by any combination. You want to see how many Manoj Sinhas are there in the country, you can find it.
That is the beauty of Rotary. Across the country, we can have friends. So once again, thank you very much, and definitely we will be in the next week's class, because it is a technology class. I will definitely check it.
Good evening, sir. Just one
Yeah.
short question. If you could just explain to me, how do you define a project?
How do you define a project?
Yes.
See, in simple terms,
Yeah.
what is a meeting? All your internal things. If my club has got a speaker meeting, my installation, my board of directors meeting, it's all an internal meeting, which is a club service.
Okay.
What is a service project? When there is a beneficiary who is not even a member of your club.
Okay.
Imagine Jasjit and Manoj goes and helps a nearby Andheri East hospital, or you go and let's say you build a toilet in a slum in Andheri East. Who are the beneficiaries? Those people who are in the surrounding area of that particular place where you build a toilet are the beneficiaries.
Right.
That's a service project.
Okay.
Again,
So-
I'll tell you one more thing. What is
Yeah.
the public image? In public image, beneficiaries Rotary. Imagine you're running a marathon today. You are organizing a marathon in Andheri, Shere, Punjab. Example. In the marathon runners, they pay 100 rupees, 500 rupees and join that marathon and do it. So there, the beneficiary is Rotary. Why? Because you're going to have a brand of T-shirt of Rotary, you'll have a banner of Rotary everywhere. So then it's a public image. So service project is when your service is helping a beneficiary who's not your member. You cannot call Manoj Sinha as a beneficiary of that event.
Okay.
You are celebrating birthday of Manoj
I
Sinha.
can't hear you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Clear on this part?
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Vidula is trying to ask a question. You can go ahead, Vidula.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So I just wanted to know whether the OCV part is covered. Otherwise, where I could get some info on this, because while doing my OCV documentation, say for example, financial documents, it is saying audited financials of clubs of earlier that we will get it, but current year's club accounts, it will be a Excel file or a tally file or whatever my treasurer is using. Can I see your face, sir, instead?
I'm here.
Yeah. So I know the previous lady's picture was there. So
Yeah.
okay. So current year's club accounts, or it is asking for some other documents to be uploaded. So
Explain
whether
it.
all the receipts and all have to be uploaded.
I'll explain you. See, what is a OCV? OCV or a officer's club visit is a document. Let's say when a governor comes to your club,
I know that.
he will need a big list of documents he wants to see. Starting from your club charter, it is club bylaws, then comes your financial documents of your club in the last year, attendance of the club in the current year, the meetings that a club has done, the list of members,
Rules,
the board of directors
everything.
of a club. So this tool, which you are seeing it on your screen, which actually helps you to collect all these things. So normally what was happening earlier was you need to print this document. Now you don't need to print it. You can do it online. People, you're from which club, which district?
Rotary Club of Mumbai, Mahim.
So you're Arun, anyway, he's very well doing this completely a online part. So you just need to add all these things here and click on generate OCB report. The entire thing is one single Excel sheet.
No, that I'm aware of. What I'm saying is, in the documents which I have to upload, in that when it says current year's club account, so it means 23-24 account.
That you need to ask your governor. I'll tell you, every district has got different requirements. So normally he may not require accounts of the current year, he may require the account of the last year. So that you need to check it up.
That is also there. Audited finances of club earlier year is also there as one document. Current year's club accounts, can it be just an Excel sheet?
Correct. So what they're trying to say is in the last 100 days or 120 days, jo kaam hua hai, you may want to upload that record for the governor to see it. See, normally governor sends a list of documents that you need to upload. So just check in that whether the current year's name is there or not. If it is not there, you don't need to upload that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's call it a day today and let's all meet again next week. My request to everybody, please join before 4:15 because 4:15 to 4:29 is a networking time and I want all of you to connect to a new Rotarian every week and know each other also. So let's close the meeting. See you all next week.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.